Morning all, workout done, nursery run done, and I've even picked up the food shopping. Efficiency is the name of the game. And now, the other name of the game is car coach. And today's theme, food prep. So, food prep, really important if you've got specific goals, and particularly if those goals are weight loss or fat loss. So with regard to food prep, what do I mean? Well, it basically is preparing your food in advance. And that might be, if you're initially starting, you might say, right, I'm going to prepare all my lunches in advance or all my dinners in advance. Or you might even jump in and say, right, I'm going to prepare my breakfast, lunch and evening meal all in advance. But I would, when you're first starting out, pick one meal initially. So the beauty of food prep is, as human beings, the majority of us, when we get into a state of hunger, we make the wrong choices with regard to eating. So if you literally say, right, I'll decide what I'm going to have for my dinner when dinner arrives, there's a good chance you're in the wrong state of mind and state of body feeling to be picking a healthy, nutritious meal that matches your goals. Highly likely, depending if you're in your house or if you're outdoors and you have to go to a shop, you're going to be pushed towards something unhealthy, some junk food, something that's got triggered, and companies put things in these processed foods that make you crave them, make you want them. You'll feel crap after you have them, but at that time, them few seconds or even minutes that you're having it, you think you feel great, and then afterwards you feel awful. And when you're hungry, you focus on that. So if you leave your meals till when you're hungry and you go searching, then there's a very good chance you'll eat something unhealthy or something that doesn't match your goals. So that's why food prep is really important when you've got specific goals, particularly things like weight loss and fat loss. And that's where people's, you've probably heard it before, I don't know, but if you go shopping, if you go and do your food shop at the supermarket when you're really hungry, you'll come out with a different trolley than if you went after you'd had a nutritious meal and were full up. You'd probably pick a lot of different choices. So that's another tip. Always go shopping after you've had a meal. So that's food prep. Tip wise, what do I do with food prep? So a few things. Obviously, you want to be picking foods when you're making them in batches. You don't want to be picking something you absolutely hate, because you've got a lot of them to eat if you do. So obviously it needs to match your goals, calorie wise, macro wise, but something that you enjoy. I tend to, when I'm doing food prep, will prep twice a week. It'll usually be a Sunday night or a Sunday night and either a Wednesday or Thursday night. I tend to prep for 3 to 4 days at a time. If you do any more than that, certain foods obviously start to go off, even though you're putting them in the fridge. So yeah, I'd usually do a Sunday night and a Wednesday night, and then I'll prep my food. I always use containers that have separated compartments. The reason being, say for example, you're cooking a lot of rice and chicken. If you get single compartment tubs or containers, you put the rice on, you put the chicken on, goes in the fridge. The chicken juices will come out of it and it'll go into the rice and it'll start to go off, it'll start to taste a bit funny. So the way I do it is compartments with different sections. Say you're having chicken and rice, one section has the rice, one section has the chicken. A favourite of mine is, you've probably seen it on social media, I like to have turkey mince with spinach, with a boiled egg and sometimes some walnuts or cashew nuts. And I'll put them all in the little separate compartments, make 4 or 5 of them. Maybe sometimes I'll have it for lunch and evening meal, so maybe do more into the fridge as I need them, take them out and eat. So food prep, a lot of people get overwhelmed with it, and when you first do it, you might find it a bit difficult, but it's like with anything, once you start getting in the habit of doing it and you do it regularly, it becomes easy. And trust me, if you have specific goals, food prep is absolutely vital.